Hey you guys, it is your girl Lacosta here and welcome to another video. If you are new to my channel, I would like to say welcome. I'm so glad that you chose to stop by to catch this video. And if you are returning, I would like to say thank you, boo. I really do appreciate you. So, I have always wanted to do a cook with me video here on my channel. So I'm trying this out in this content creating world that I am now in. So this is a cook with me video. I am cooking red beans and rice with Cajun smoke deer sausage. Hubby and I went to the Deer Expo back in April. I think it was back in April. And we stopped by this little table, and this guy had so many different varieties of deer sausage. And this particular brand, the Cajun smoke one, I absolutely loved it. So we left out with 2 packages, and I was like, what would be something light that I can cook for dinner? Nothing too heavy, but something fulfilling. And y'all, let me tell you, this meal was everything. So you saw me chopping up the sausage. I didn't use much because it's just my hubby and I. So I chopped up some sausage, and now I'm about to put them in the skillet so they can start browning. I put the water on for the white rice. Oh, and this was another thing that I was trying new in this process of cooking. I rinsed off my rice before I put it in the boiler to boil. I've seen so many TikTok videos and Instagram videos and Facebook Reels where a lot of people are saying they rinse off their rice before they actually cook it. So that's what I did. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go on and hit that subscribe button as well as that little notification bell right next to it so you won't miss out any videos that will be posted here on my channel. I'm going in a new direction of my brand, so look out for a whole lot of content to come in quarter 4 for 2023. All right, so back to the video. Now I just got done peeling this onion. I'm going to cut off a couple of pieces of the onion, and then I will be doing the same thing to the peppers. I didn't have any green bell peppers, so I only had the red, orange, and yellow. And they pretty much are seasoned as well, so I was like, hey, it's not gonna hurt anything. So I'm prepping my bell pepper to go into the dicer that you see sitting next to the wood cutting board. So just want to give you guys a little head up. I am now having the mindset of this content creator lifestyle in a whole different direction. It's been so much fun so far. I decided this past July, last month, that I really wanted to take my brand in a different direction. And so far, so good. I have been blessed to network with some brands and some other content creators. And there's just so many new things that is coming forth that I am looking forward to. So that's why I say you want to make sure you hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss out. All right, now back to the video, y'all. I don't know what was going on with my dicer. Every time I hit it down, the little green piece that will push the vegetables through the blades, it kept coming up after a couple of times, but sooner or later, it started doing what it was supposed to do, and that is stay in place. So I diced up the onion and the bell peppers, and you will see me put that in the skillet to kind of soften them up. Saute them pretty much is what the cooking world says or whatever. And just go on and finish preparing this Sunday meal. This was very fulfilling, y'all. Okay, this is the part where I said, when I mentioned I rinsed off my rice, that's why I'm scooping it up out of the bowl like this. But I did rinse off the rice before putting it in the boiler to boil. Y'all, this was a lot of rice, so actually we had this for 2 meals. But it was good and it was worth it. I didn't put any butter in the rice because I wanted to give it that white, fluffy texture and taste to it, so it wouldn't kind of, go against the seasonings and everything for the red beans and sausage. So this is me. I just put in the vegetables so I can saute them. Now, I will say this. Yes, I use canned beans. I didn't have any dry beans. And I didn't feel like going to the store because, y'all, I was sick. But I still got up and cooked Sunday dinner for my husband and I. So I told him on his way home if he could just stop by the store and grab a couple of cans of red beans to go with Sunday's meal, that would be fine. And he did. So I'm only using 2 cans because, like I say, again, it's just me and him. So I've mixed in the dark red beans and the light red beans with the vegetables, and I just poured in the sausage, and I'm kind of stirring that together so they can all, gel and blend with each other. So I'm going to go in and put the top over it so I can let that simmer and everything. But first, I got to do my seasonings. So I use Creole seasoning. I use black pepper. I use garlic salt. I use regular salt. I'm trying to see if I used anything else. I don't think I did. I didn't use any onion powder in there because I already had diced up some onions and I did not want that overpowering onion flavor in this particular meal. So I've done all of my seasonings. Gonna stir that up to kind of blend them in. And if I didn't say garlic salt, there's the garlic salt that I use. I'm gonna mix all of this up, like I said, for the seasonings to blend with each other while this simmers. Now, I did not put it on high. I put it on like a medium heat because I didn't want it to cook fast. I didn't want it to dry out or anything. Now, here, I am getting ready to make my cornbread muffins. I don't measure unless I'm actually baking like desserts or something. So I had poured in the cornmeal and my bowl was kind of heavy. So I was like, oh no, this is going to be too much. Then I just sprinkled in some self-rising flour. And of course I had to put in the sugar. That was like this big gigantic clump of sugar that came out. So that's why I stopped. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be enough. So I did my dry ingredients. I am now getting ready to put the eggs in, and then I'm going to put the milk in there. Sorry, my big old arm is in the way, y'all. I'm putting in the milk now. Once I stir it, I stir it for a couple of minutes and then I'll stop so everything can kind of just go on and gel in with since I added in the wet ingredients. And then I'm going to take the muffin pan to put butter in there so it can melt and I can pour in the actual cornbread mixture. So here, this is where you're seeing me put the butter in the muffin pan so it can kind of, melt, and then I'm going to pour it over. Because I always like to put liquid hot butter in my cornbread mix. The last couple of times I made cornbread, it was Jiffy cornbread. I know how to make both. I know how to make Jiffy cornbread. I know how to make from scratch cornbread. This was a make from scratch kind of meal because I'm kind of sort of doing the red beans and sausage and rice from scratch. So this is me pouring in the cornbread mixture, and y'all, thankfully I prepared just enough mixture to fill up all 6 excuse me, 6 sections in this muffin pan. So I was very pleased with my measuring techniques. Whoop whoop, go me. So I'm gonna put them in the oven again. I'm sorry for my big old arm being in the way. Now it's time to go back and check the food. Cornbread muffins are in the oven. This is the red beans and sausage. Y'all, when I lifted that lid up, it smelled so good. Like, for real, it smelled delightful. So I'm just stirring it up. This pan is a non-stick pan. Hubby bought that for me as a new house gift when we moved into our new home. So yeah. All right, now it's time to plate the food. No, I am not fancy in plating food or whatever. This is just a real life moment. So I did 2 scoops of white rice. Then after I kind of put that together, I got the red beans and sausage and kind of just put it on top of the rice. I really didn't know if I wanted it on top or on the side, so I just, did something. This is actually hubby's plate that I am fixing. And now, one thing I will say, I didn't have enough juice in there. So, excuse me. So next time, that was rude of me, LaCosta. Next time, I'm just going to add some water in there because I only just used the juice from the canned beans. I'll add some more water in there so it can kind of give it that little liquor, as my husband like to call it. So these are the cornbread muffins, y'all. I did some honey butter glaze on them things. They were like the bomb. I give y'all that recipe another day, another time. So this is hubby's plate. I have plated it for him, and this is the result. This is his plate, y'all. So yeah, this is my cook with me video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, y'all.